The Utah man who wrote the book Black Tar Mormon has now joined a national nonprofit that started in Utah called 10,000 Beds. It's an incredible story of climbing out of the depths of despair and making a difference in hundreds of lives. Good for Utah's Randall Carlisle sat down with the author today.
At some point, when you're downing 2 bottles of tequila, 3 bottles of tequila a night, or whatever you're doing at that point, it's really not that big of a jump to start snorting pills or smoking something and then shooting something.
Dan bears his soul in the book Black Tar Mormon. From growing up in a good Utah LDS family and serving a mission to becoming a hardcore junkie, ending up behind bars, losing his wife and 2 daughters, finally getting sober, now speaking to addicts around the country about what it has meant for his life.
My older daughter kissed me on the cheek and grabbed my face and looked into my eyes, and I was probably 2 months clean at that point, and she said, "Dad, I can see you in there again." And I was just, if that's not worth keeping going and, continuing the recovery, then I don't know what is.
Now he's on the board of 10,000 Beds, a Utah-based nonprofit that finds scholarships for addicts at treatment centers around the country.
10,000 Beds has gone 10,000 miles in 100 days. We hit that about 2 weeks ago, so we're pretty proud of that.
21 states, $5 million in scholarships this year, treatment beds for hundreds of addicts.
I've never done anything that's made me happier. I absolutely adore these people who have struggled to recover and then build a life to help others, and that's who we work with.
Jean and Dan working on the goal of 10,000 beds by 2020. Randall Carlisle, Good for Utah.
Randall.